Okay, Grace, this is for you. I'm making homemade yogurt. And what you first want to do is take a bowl that you can cook on the oven and that has a glass lid. And you want to pour in your milk. You can use skim, 1-2% whole. And you put, I actually put it on less than, put about 4 here, so it's not too high, like a medium low heat. You want to cook it. See how it looks now till it comes to a boil. If you can see, it's boiling. And a big skin will form over it. See, it's still boiling. I just turned the heat off it, and right now it's at, what is that, 210? And I'm going to let it cool till it reaches 115 degrees. So bringing it up to a boil took about 45 minutes or so, I think. I never really pay attention to the time. And then cooling it will take another 40 minutes. So I will show you what you do after the 40 minutes. So this is the first step in making homemade yogurt. Okay, it's been about an hour. And my leaven is almost ready to make. It's pretty much at 115. So I will show you the next step. Okay, next I've got my leaven, my milk, my cooked milk I should say, cooled to 115. And you want to take out a starter. And all the starter is yogurt from your previous batch. Now if this is your very first time making it, you can get a starter from any plain, no sweetener, nothing added, just plain yogurt. Dannon is a good one. Something with live cultures, or if you like organic or whatever. It has to have live cultures and no flavoring, no sugar. So you're going to have your starter, you're going to have your cooked milk. You need a couple bowls and clean spoons, and you need some big towels because you're going to wrap it up in the towels. Alright, let me try to focus in on this so I can show you what you do. You're going to take a spoon, you're going to scrape off this scum. Now some people put the scum back in, but I think it leaves like a papery texture in the little bits of, like a papery texture in the leaven. And well, it's leaven or homemade yogurt. Leaven is the Lebanese word for it. So I've taken my scum here, and I'm going to just throw it away. I don't mix that back in, so I'm throwing that away. And then I'm going to take a clean spoon and I'm going to scoop some starter into this bowl. And you're really supposed to make sure that the extra liquid around the starter, my husband's going to laugh at me, that you don't get that. You want kind of the firm stuff. So I'm going to take some of that. I don't know exact amounts. I just put a good bit like that.
Half a cup?
Half a cup, yeah. And then you don't want to shock the culture. You don't want to shock the bacteria. So you take a little bit of the warm milk and you spoon it in and mix it up. Kind of want to gradually increase the temperature of your starter. Again, I'm going to take another spoonful. Mix it in. Okay, I'm going to set my camera down here so I can do this. And then I'm going to take the whole thing, where's my thermometer here, and I'm going to mix it back into the warm milk. Now the trick is to get it wrapped up in towels so it can maintain its temperature and the bacteria can work through the warm milk. Do you want to wrap the towels for me so I can film it? Okay, so you put your lid on. And the other trick is not to disturb it. You can't move it, you don't want to touch it for at least, depends on how tangy you want it, but the minimum time you want is 3 hours. Some people leave it, I used to leave it overnight when I first started making it because I didn't need better, but a little tangy, that makes it a little too tangy. They actually have yogurt machines, you can do this, but we've been just doing it this way. Do you want to throw that last blue towel over? So you just want to wrap it up in towels and let it sit for 3 hours. And then I'll come back and tell you what happens. We'll see it then. Okay, it's been 3 hours. And we're going to see if the leaven made.
Fascinating.
You're on YouTube, baby. So we're opening it up. Carefully. Alright. Let's see if we have yogurt. See? Now we have a full bowl of yogurt. And you want to put that in the refrigerator and let it set overnight before you dig into it. So that is how you make homemade yogurt or leaven.